Well, there's no doubt, Paul, you get me into some places. This looks like a fantastic spot to catch a few bass, and that's what we're going to try and do this afternoon. We've got a couple of kayaks here and set up with some spin rods, and there looks like a really nice hole, beautiful bit of river here.
Yeah.
Had them all loaded on top of the side-by-side, and there's a couple of storms, mate. I reckon we might be in for a shower, and if you're in a normal four-wheel drive, I'd be really worried, but this thing, it's got two-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, big chunky tyres, nice soft tyres, and even if it does rain, we'll get out of here. But that can quite often be a really good sign. Barometer moves up and down with those storms coming, and hopefully the bass are going to have a crack.
I hope they have a crack, mate.
All right, mate, let's get these things in the water and see how we go. Get down, mate.
I thought I was going to go at the front.
Oh, I'll scare the snakes away.
I was going to say, it's a lot. I'm happy with that.
Go on, snakes. Hopefully there's none here, that's even better.
We'll be right.
It does look a bit very snaky, bud.
Don't say that.
We've got a couple of different kayaks here at the moment. Paul, we're probably size for size. Paul's a little bit heavier than I am. He probably should be in this one. But these are just fantastic. The fact that you can stand up after you've been sitting down for a while is just awesome. Give the legs a bit of a stretch. They're so well balanced. And I like it when you get in the shallow water and put the polarised sunnies on and I can look and see exactly where I want to cast. But it's pretty cool to have something this stable to be able to fish from. Woo, go mate. Oh, ho, ho.
He's on. Nice little bass, mate.
Nice bass. Oh, mate, he's giving you some curry on that white tackle,
You got some fight in there, Guesty, yeah.
Going all right?
He hit that.
Oh, nice fish, nice fish. Mate, well, he smashed that bluey coloured crabby pattern. All the legs are going, and then that willow blade spinning around, and that's just a fantastic lure to use in this really heavily timbered country, and there's the result. Beautiful little bass. Well done, mate.
Yeah, give it a good whack, that's for sure.
So he had one hit and then came out again?
Bump and then bang, yeah.
Gotcha. Got him. Oh, eastern cod, wow. Awesome. Come here, buddy. He had about 3 or 4 whacks out of that fish, and I thought, oh no, I've missed him. Came back again, and then whack, an eastern cod. Fantastic. Now, of course, we're fishing for bass at the moment, but in this part of the world, you are occasionally going to get one of these fellas, and it's fantastic to see them in brilliant numbers now, which is just great, and that's really thanks to fisheries and the work they've done to bring them back from what was basically extinction. There you go, that's an eastern cod. So I'm marking a couple of fish down deep here. It's amazing how deep it is, nearly 16 metres deep here, and 6 metres down to 16, so it's a big hole. And certainly if you see fish down there, one technique you can use on these soft plastics like this is let it sink down and give it a twitch, and that legs will open up on that crabby pattern and flare out. So as you lift it up, they'll come together, and as you drop it back down, they'll flare out again, and that little flasher will keep spinning around. So that's certainly one way to do it. The other way is to cast it in the snags like I have been doing, and just a slow roll. So pick your spot, fire it in there, use your hand as a bit of a brake. And that's a great thing about kayak fishing, you can be so low to the water. And because it's deep here, I can see on the sounder, I'll just let it sink down. So it's slowly falling down through that snag, and then just wind it out, just at a good pace. So you see that flasher spinning around, and if you're not sure on how fast you should wind it, then have a look at it in the water like you should with any lure, and you'll see what sort of pace you need to get that flasher spinning around. Don't be afraid to stop and give it a bit of a twitch to make that crabby come alive. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, got him there, Paulie. Oh, scared the yeah, right. Oh, there he goes. Woohoo!
Good start.
Big boil there. Oh, another cod. Yeah, little oh, there he goes. Little eastern cod. Gotcha. I'll get that hook out of you as quick as we can, mate. As we said, they're absolutely an endangered species. They were and still are on the list. and just unbelievably good to see them out here in such good numbers. There's that crabby out, mate. And there he is. Beautiful little fish. He is a cracker. All right, buddy, off you go. Go and grow a bit bigger for us. Oh, I've got to tell you, a pretty nice part of the world to be living if you're a fish. It's just beautiful, isn't it? Woo! There he goes. Yeah, got him. Yeah, that feels better. I don't know. Staying pretty deep, this fish, mate. Yeah. Oh, it's a cod. Well, you won't believe that, mate. I dropped the bass about 5 seconds ago, and then straight out of the same snag that the bass is living. Beautiful eastern cod's coming. Absolutely crunched that soft plastic.
He took it deep, didn't he?
He smashed it. He did, and that's a great looking eastern cod.
Good stuff.
Really, really dark tannin stained water here, so the fish are super dark. And it's funny, the more and more I look at these fish, and I've been catching a few Murray cod lately myself, I can see the difference. I reckon their eyes perhaps stick out a little bit further, that head shape is a little bit different, and those pectoral fins, but that's just a beautiful fish. And it's not a bad bycatch when you're bass fishing to catch an eastern cod, and as I said, it's pretty awesome to be holding a fish that's still on the endangered list, and certainly totally banned from an angling sense. But beautiful bycatch, there's no doubt in the world about that. Yeah, got him. Go, you good thing. Oh. Wow, climbed onto that fish. I was actually laying right back in the seat then and cast out underneath that little snag there. What do we got? Hopefully it's a bass. And I think it might be another little cod, is it? Tiny little cod. Wow. Oh dear. I mean, I've already said it a couple of times this afternoon, but they are an endangered fish. You're not allowed to target these fish, but I'm so excited once again to be catching them while I'm targeting the bass. Is just great. I'll just get that hook out. Beautiful little cod. Go and tell the bass to bite you. Off you go. Go on.